Good morning, welcome back to another weekly vlog. I can't believe that this time last week I was sitting outside in my wheelchair without a coat on, going around the graveyard having a look at all the nice flowers and stuff, and today it is freezing and it's so cold that it was snowing earlier. So yeah, the British weather is just all over the place. It's actually brightened up a bit now, and it didn't really snow enough to settle or anything like that, but it was definitely snowing. So yeah, there we go. It's meant to be spring and it's snowing, although I think it was my dad that said that apparently it's more likely to snow at Easter than it is at Christmas in the UK. So there we go. Yeah, so today's Easter Monday and I'm not really doing anything, to be honest. I mean, we don't usually do much anyway on an Easter Monday, but just COVID makes that even more or less likely. I don't think we've got a huge amount going on this week, so yeah, I mean, today I've got nothing on. Tomorrow I've got the chiropodist coming, so she comes to do my mum and dad's feet, which she's still allowed to do at the moment because it's like classed as essential foot care, and usually she does reflexology for me, but she can't do that until the 12th. But she has well, I think she's done it twice now, has just helped me with like nail care and stuff like that, because I've been kind of struggling to do it with just like not being able to bend my knee and various other issues. So yeah, she's going to do that for me again, which will be helpful, and then hopefully the next time I see her I can have some reflexology, because I really miss it. I find it really relaxing. But yeah, she can't do that until at least the 12th. I think Boris is making an announcement this afternoon to talk about kind of coming out of lockdown and things like that, so I don't know what he's going to say, whether we're kind of on the road to kind of following the roadmap that he set out, or whether things are going to change. I don't know, but we'll see. So yeah, that's everything tomorrow. Wednesday, we're going to have Noah. We've only got him once this week because it's the Easter holidays. Lisa's at home because she's a teacher, so we don't need to have him kind of 3 days a week, but we have said we will have him like, well, we said we'd have him whenever she needed us to, but we decided on 1 day a week, just to kind of keep him in the routine a little bit, because we kind of thought if he goes 2 weeks without coming, it will be difficult for him to get back into it again. And also it means that Lisa's like got a day that she can get on with whatever work she needs to do in the holidays. I think my brother's working both weeks, so it just gives her a little bit of respite as well. So yeah, we've got him on Wednesday. I think we are planning to take him for a walk if the weather's okay. Haven't quite decided where yet. We've got a few ideas, but yeah, he loves going out for walks and stuff, so I think we're probably going to do that on that Wednesday. Don't know what else. I need to have a chat to my mum, but yeah, apart from that I don't have anything else on. Thursday I haven't got anything on. Friday I've got a virtual council meeting in the morning, but apart from that nothing on. And then Saturday and Sunday are both clear, so it's a fairly quiet week this week. At the moment it's meant to be that this time next week all of the kind of non-essential shops reopen, and I think things like beauty treatments and stuff start again. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens with Boris tonight and what have you. But yeah, that's about the sum of my week. It's not massively exciting, but that's how things are at the moment. I'm really struggling the last couple of days actually with jaw pain and neck pain. I get it a lot. I think it's like TMJ disorder. That's what I was told, because I had physio for it at one point, and I think that's quite common in EDS anyway, but it's just driving me mad at the moment. Just so painful, and I can't seem to find anything that helps. So if anyone gets TMJ issues and has anything that helps them, I would love to know. As I said, I did physio for it, and I still try and do those exercises, but they're not really making any difference. I wear a mouth guard at night, which it does help, but not like if I'm getting pain, it's like putting the mouth guard in doesn't really do an awful lot more. I do try and use like heat on it when I can, which it does help a bit just to relax things, I think. And I do sort of like massage and stuff, but yeah, it's just really annoying me. So if anyone has any suggestions for TMJ pain in your like face and neck, I would be really, really appreciative of hearing them, because it's just it's making me feel rubbish. So yeah, I'm gonna light a new candle today because my old one has just, well, gone out. So I'm going for black cherry, which I love cherry, so hopefully with this one will smell quite nice. I don't have that many Yankee candles left actually. I've still got a few other ones to use, but I'm kind of getting to the point where I might need to do a little order at some point. But I just want to use up everything I've got first before I buy anything else. So yeah, I'm gonna light that, and I want to finish writing a blog post and then probably start editing another video. And yeah, that's my Monday really. So. Good afternoon. It's a while later now. I managed to finish my blog post finally. I've been writing it for ages. But yeah, got that finished and uploaded. I've had some lunch and I've now warmed up my Wheatie bag, and I'm just gonna sit here with it on my face. Yeah, just don't really know what to do with this pain today. The only thing is this Wheatie bag doesn't seem to stay warm for very long. I have had it for quite a long time, so I don't know whether I should look at another one. I don't know. But yeah, it'll do for now. The heat is helping a bit, not like massively, but if I sit here with it on my face and my neck, it kind of helps. I'll probably look like an idiot, but yeah, I don't care. Anyway, I'm feeling quite tired and pain is just making me feel pretty crap, so I'm just gonna have a rest here with this heat back on my face, and hopefully I might feel a little bit better. So we couldn't find Lennie anywhere, and I came out into the utility room where all these coats are and stuff, and hello, you found a nice comfy place in there. Oh, the dogs are coming to check on him now as well. Hello. Lennie's trying to get some peace and quiet in here, all right? So let's leave him to it. Oh, you're such a funny little thing. Good morning. Still not feeling brilliant with pain, but it's just life, isn't it, with a chronic illness, and I don't really know what to do about it. Yeah, spent most of yesterday with the heat around my face and my neck. Some people have suggested, because I asked on Instagram and Facebook for if anyone had any suggestions, a few people suggested using like cold or ice instead of heat. I just don't tend to get on very well with cold things. I'm not so bad like on other areas of my body, but I've tried having cold stuff before on like my neck and my face, and it just seems to really trigger more pain. So I tend to avoid it, to be honest. The only time I've ever really found ice helpful was when I had my leg surgery, and when I was in hospital they would give you like basically a pillowcase full of ice, and that seemed to help. I don't know if it's because it was just so like swollen that the ice really helped it. But generally I just don't get on that well with cold stuff. I don't know if it's because I'm quite a cold person anyway. I hate feeling cold, so possibly that. I don't know though, because I've seen, I follow Chronically Jenny, who I will link below if you don't follow her. She's got a YouTube channel and she's on Instagram and TikTok, and she has similar conditions to me. and she has like, it's like a headband that goes around your head like that, which is like a cool band thing for like migraines and stuff. I have looked into them and they're not cheap, and so I'm kind of reluctant to buy something like that because I just don't know how I would get on with it. But I do wonder whether something like that might help, because I think, like, because I've had like used ice and stuff before and it's just too cold, so I don't know whether something like that might be more helpful. But yeah, I'm not sure that I want to spend that much money if it's going to be something that I can't use. But yeah, I'm just trying to manage it as best as I can. If it carries on for much longer, then I might message my GP and see if perhaps I can get referred back to a physio or something to see if they can help anymore. But I do find with it tends to flare up for a little while and then it settles down for a bit. So I'm just hoping that it'll do that and settle down again. This morning we had the chiropodist lady here. She usually does reflexology for me, but she can't at the moment because that stuff can't happen until next Monday. But she did do like my foot care for me, so she cut my nails and everything for me, because I've just been struggling to do it recently, because I had a lot of trouble with my nails after my surgery. Basically, I can't remember if I spoke about this on here, I probably did, but basically I didn't know that when you get put under like general anaesthetic, your nails stop growing, and if you're under for like, I can't remember how long, like the podiatrist, I went to a podiatrist and she told me about it, and she said if your operation is longer than, I think it's like 4 hours or something like that, you can basically get problems with where the nail has stopped growing, and then when it restarts again when you like come round again and stuff, and that's what we think happened to me. So fairly soon after my surgery I started having problems with getting infections in my nails, and it was just horrible. They were painful. I was on various courses of like antibiotics and all sorts of different things. We didn't really know what was going on at the time, but basically you could see like where your nail is on your toe, the bit where it kind of joins onto the finger or the toe to the skin, there was like this little gap there, and we couldn't work out what was going on for quite a while. We were like, is it because it was swollen? And we weren't sure. And then when I went to see the podiatrist, she said about the fact that they stopped growing and then a new one will start growing. So it caused all sorts of problems. And then because my current nail had stopped growing and then a new nail started to kind of grow on top of it, it's just been a bit of a nightmare, and it's not something I'd ever heard of until this happened. But it's just made doing my foot care a lot more difficult, so it's been quite useful to have a chiropodist come. I mean, she's someone that we knew before she was a chiropodist anyway, and my mum and dad have been seeing her as a chiropodist for quite a few years. As I said, she usually does my reflexology, but she did my foot care today, so they're feeling a lot better, which is good. And hopefully next time that she comes I will be able to have reflexology. I am also like really contemplating trying to find someone that can do like a massage or something, because like I don't know whether it will help like my neck and my back with pain and stuff. I used to have regular massages, and then when I had the leg surgery I couldn't anymore, because the person that we go to, her I don't know what you call it, is it like a studio? Her treatment room is up a flight of stairs and I couldn't get up the stairs, and I still can't. So I have been like umming and ahhing about like shall I try and find somebody else, because I did find that massages just helped me to kind of cope with my pain. And I think when you've got chronic pain and there isn't a treatment that's necessarily going to make it better, you kind of have to just try lots of different things, and if you find something that helps, then that's great. So yeah, I used to find massage just really helped. It helped to sort of relax my muscles, it helped to get tension out. But yeah, I'm just not quite sure where to start with finding somebody, because the person I used to go to was an old school friend. and yeah, there's just so many places around, and I've been kind of like thinking, shall I try like a chiropractor or an osteopath? Like, would they be better than seeing just someone that does massages? Like, I don't know. I don't know where to start. And I guess you try somebody, and if you don't get on with that person for whatever reason, then you try something else. But I guess, I don't know, like I think we've got a chiropractor nearby, and I do wonder whether to just contact them and say, would you be able to do anything to help? I don't know whether they might just say, no, sorry, you've got too many like health problems, we can't do anything. But it's something that I've been interested in trying. Like, I don't want to go to a chiropractor that does, like, you know, when you see them do like the massive clicks and stuff, because I just don't think that would be good for me. I think my like joints and stuff are just too like mobile, and it might cause more problems. But I know that they can do like massage and like manipulation and stuff as well. So I do just wonder if it might just help with coping with pain. If anyone has got EDS and sees anyone like that, do let me know, because I'm just umming and ahhing about trying it. And to be honest, I'll try anything that helps with pain, to be honest. Yeah, it would just be nice to find something that just took the edge off it a bit. So that's my thought process. Anyway, so yeah, saw the chiropodist this morning, and now I'm back up here and I'm going to do some editing. Haven't got anything else on today, so I just want to get some editing done, and yeah, just see how I get on, really, see how the pain goes. So I found this stop motion animation through someone sharing it on Instagram, and I just wanted to share it here because I think it's really good. It's by somebody called Inga Toponinski, I think. Sorry if I've pronounced that wrong. And it's called An Existence Project, and it's about ME CFS and what it is, what it's like to have it, and it's just really good. I'm going to show you a really quick clip. Obviously I'm not going to show much because I think you should go and check it out on her actual YouTube channel, which I will link below. But I just wanted to share it because, yeah, it's not talked about enough, and this is just a really well done artistic way of showing it. So I'll just show you.
Each of us have different amounts of energy available each day, but we never have enough. There are varying levels of severity, but in all cases, it radically changes the direction you thought your life was going in. On top of the physical symptoms, we have to do with the grief that comes when we lose the life we once had.
So yeah, please do go and check it out because it's really good. I think it's about 6 minutes long, and if you can share it as well to help other people understand ME CFS, we'd really appreciate it. So yeah, check out the description below and I'll link it there.
Set myself aside, lead the way on this trial. If you don't know the way.
Good morning. Today we've got Noah, and he doesn't have to be in preschool today because it's the Easter holidays, so it means we've got him all day, which is nice. We can actually do some fun stuff instead of just taking him to and from preschool. So we're going to go for a little walk this morning, just up to the airfield that's by our house because he absolutely loves going there to look for planes. The weather it's not very sunny, it's a bit grey and it's a bit cold, but fingers crossed it won't rain, and then we can just have a nice little walk out there with him. And then I think this afternoon we're going to try and do some bake some chocolate crispy cakes, so I think he's very much looking forward to that. So yeah, I just need to get myself ready, get my wheelchair out, and then we're going to head for a little walk.
this is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
Right, now come here, let me do your apron up.
Not gonna do you up, darling.
So we've had our lunch. We had a nice walk this morning, didn't we, Noah?
Yeah.
But it was freezing. Oh, Nanny's about to drop my camera.
No.
Yeah, we had a nice walk this morning. Did we see any aeroplanes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. And we are now, what are we going to make, Noah?
Crispy cakes.
We're going to make some nice crispy cakes with little Easter eggs on them, aren't we? Never mind. So we're just getting Noah's little apron on, and then we are going to start baking, aren't we?
Beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
You tell me when it gets to 100.
100.
60, 70,
Nearly. It's when you get lots of noughts.
94, 96, 97, 98, 99.
100!
100!
Well done! You see the zeros?
So it's like 1, 0, 0.
100.
So it got 2.
100.
100. Yes.
Perhaps you do need a little bit more than that, do
We
you?
might need a little bit more.
A little bit more than that one, do you think, Noah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Here comes some more. Here comes quick. Before it falls off. Auntie Jenny is going to help you scrape it off. Lovely. Scrum diddly umptious.
Is it so chocolate?
Scrumbity amptious.
Scrum diddly umptious.
Oh no, hang on.
Oh, Jenny, what are you doing? So how many have we got so far, Noah?
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well
Yeah,
done.
okay. We need some more.
More than these.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was.
One of those got your eggs.
Yeah, what about it?
I eat one of. How many did I eat?
I think you ate 3
1.
because you took some off the cakes, didn't you?
Is this 3?
Yes, that's 3. Well done.
Okay.
So here's our finished result. This tray was Noah's. This tray was Nanny's.
Don't forget
Pardon
this
you?
tray is yours as well, and this tray is Nanny.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, this is mine and Noah's. We seem to have more eggs than Crispies in some of them. He did also put all the eggs in and then start taking the eggs out and eating them again. But you know what? He's having fun. So now, what have we got to do with them, Noah?
Put them in the fridge.
Yeah, that's right.
Save them for later.
Absolutely. And
And I have to put
oh, bless
bring
you.
some home for my mummy and daddy.
Yeah, that's right. You can take some home for your... But what about you?
Oh, for my mummy and daddy.
But,
And Amy.
but what...
And me.
And you. And you.
me.
Are you going to have one for pudding, do you think, later?
That would sound amazing.
That would sound Found what? Are you hiding now? He's hiding now. So, what are you going to go and do now? That's right, you're going to go and feed the birds, aren't you?
And get some more.
We've got our little... Now, listen, you've got to hope that these little chickens don't eat the cakes while they're in the fridge.
Okay.
So you've got to say, listen, little chickens, no bad behaviour. Can you say that?
Listen, little chickens, no behaviour.
And do we need to give them all names?
Chicken butts.
Chicken butts.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Chicken butts.
Chicken butts.
We could call them chicken bottoms.
Chicken bottoms.
Chicken bottoms.
Lovely. Good morning. I had planned to film again yesterday after doing the baking with Noah, but I think I just hit a wall and my body was like, it just couldn't carry on. Like once we'd done the baking, my mum took him outside to help her fill up the bird feeders and stuff because he really loves doing that. And I just sat on a chair and I was like, I don't think I can move. I can't do anymore. So I had a little bit of a rest there while they were outside. And then we played a little like Gruffalo's dominoes game with Noah, which he managed to win, which was quite good. And then Lisa picked him up and I just flopped on the sofa and fell asleep. But yeah, it was a really nice day yesterday. It was nice to actually have some like proper time with him to do stuff rather than it just being sort of, you know, take him to preschool, pick him up, do the sort of, you know, necessary stuff, and that's kind of about it. It was nice to actually just have some quality time and do some fun stuff, and he seemed to enjoy himself and have a good day. We've got him again one day next week, so I need to start having a think about what we can do with him. I've got a hospital appointment. It's a phone appointment on the day we're having him next time, so it kind of cuts the day in half a bit, which is, it's not ideal, but we'll just have to work around it. But yeah, need to have a little think about what to do, whether to go somewhere else for a walk, or I don't know, it's just trying to think of things that we couldn't normally do sort of, you know, day to day. But yeah, I'll have a chat with my mum and dad and see what they think. But yeah, just had a really quiet evening yesterday, fell asleep for quite a while. And then my dad and I watched an episode of Silent Witness. We've been catching up because I've got like the last series plus, sorry, I'm just trying to move my leg. The last series plus like a few from the one before, which we've been catching up on. And yeah, we're into the last series now. And yeah, I love Silent Witness. It's one of my favourites. I love Liz Carr and I love Emilia Fox. And I just really enjoy the whole, like, I don't know, thing of, I mean, well, both my dad and I really enjoy the kind of like murder mystery type programme, and Silent Witness is obviously very good for that. But yeah, I've been watching it for quite a few series. I need to watch like the first ones actually, because I didn't used to watch it. It's really weird because I used to absolutely hate anything to do with medical stuff. I didn't like anything that was, you know, like anything to do with like suspense or like murder mystery or anything like that. I could not watch it. And then I don't know when I started watching stuff like that and actually decided that I actually quite enjoyed it. I mean, I used to never be able to watch anything like Casualty or anything like that. And I remember like my brother, I think it's my brother or somebody, used to like enjoy watching it, and I just wouldn't even be in the room because it would make me feel really funny. I think when I got ill and I started like spending more time in hospitals and stuff, I started to be able to kind of watch it a bit more because I think I got more interested in actually working in medicine, which never happened, but yeah, I wanted to be a doctor or work in medicine in some way, and then I started finding it more interesting again. I do sometimes watch 24 Hours in A&E, but it varies how I feel about that. Sometimes I'll watch it and I'll be okay. Other times I watch it and I have to turn it off because I start getting quite panicky, and I think maybe that's because it's like obviously real life. And it can be like the smallest things, like sometimes it can be like the noises of the machines that can start to make me panic. Other times it can be, I don't know, when they're talking about doing a specific procedure or something, that I start feeling quite funny. And I don't know whether it's just because it triggers memories of like when I've been in hospital or things like that, but yeah. Oh, I've got a funny frog in my throat. But anyway, yeah, we watched Silent Witness last night, and so they do them in like all two-parters, so we watched the first part of one and we've got the next one to go. I'm just hoping they're going to do some more series of Silent Witness. I think I read that Liz Carr had left, which is a real shame because I think she's probably my favourite person in Silent Witness, but yeah, I really hope they do another series because I love it. That and Vera, I hope they do another series of Vera as well, which I think they're doing. I think I read that they're doing that. Anyway, so yeah, that was my evening. Today, I don't really have any plans apart from I've got a video call with my friend Lydia shortly, which I need to set up for. But apart from that, there's not really much going on. I need to get some more editing done. I want to try and wash my hair later. Which my mum will help me with, hopefully. But yeah, apart from that, just sort of taking it a bit more slowly today, because yesterday was just a bit of a stressful day. Like not because of having Noah, although you know it is tiring having a little one around, but just other family stuff going on as well that was just made yesterday really stressful. Hopefully today will be less stressful, touch wood. But yeah, I'm going to get set up now to talk to Lydia, and then I'll get some editing done after that. About the lack of filming yesterday. Didn't feel brilliant yesterday, and I don't know what is going on with my body today, but I just don't feel right. So I had a planning meeting this morning, which went on for quite a long time. I think it must have been one of our longest meetings ever, because it just kept going on. But like, I don't know, about half an hour into it, I started feeling really unwell, and so I like sat there for a bit, and I was just like, I felt terrible. So I ended up turning my camera off and then making a bit of a dash to the loo, carrying my laptop with me, making sure that the camera and the microphone were off, because I was just paranoid that I'd be in the loo being unwell and people would hear or see. But obviously I needed to keep listening because I needed to be able to like vote on stuff and things. So I did that and just wasn't particularly well with gastro issues. And then got back and sat down again and sort of, you know, turned my camera on and everything again. And I felt really faint, and then I was just sort of listening and talking, and I sort of moved my head slightly, and like the whole room felt like it was moving. I was like holding onto the sofa because I felt like I was going to fall off, and I couldn't kind of get my brain to kind of get back in sync with my eyes. Just everything felt like it was like swirling around, and my vision was going black. I was like, I cannot faint on a live council meeting that's being broadcast on Facebook. So I just kind of sat there and just breathed and sat really, really still until my head had kind of like sorted itself out. But yeah, just the whole way through the meeting, I just did not feel particularly well. I was trying to drink water to see if, I don't know, my blood volume's a bit low because of my POTS, and that was what was causing it. But no, I don't know. I was quite glad when the meeting had finished, when I could turn the camera off, because yeah, I really don't feel right today. Just keep feeling really faint and dizzy and just not particularly well. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to kind of carry on as I normally would, and just see how things go. If I really struggle to carry on sitting up, then I'll have to go and lie down, but I don't really want to do that if I can help it. And I'm kind of hoping it might ease off a bit, although it just seems to have got worse the longer I've been up this morning, which isn't great. But yeah, that's been my morning so far. I want to try and finish editing a weekly vlog. I'm nearly there. Just need to put a bit of music to it, I think, and then I'm pretty much done. But I'm just going to kind of see how I go. If I keep feeling awful, then I'll stop and go and lie down or something, but I'd really like to try and get something done. But apart from that, I don't have any plans today, which is probably a good thing if I feel rough. So yeah, I think once I've had my lunch, it'll just be a quiet afternoon lying on the sofa, which doesn't make massively exciting filming, I'm afraid, but that's just what happens sometimes, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to get on doing this now, and I'll just see how I feel. So my dad has ordered a grow station. Yep, I was just trying to remember what it was called, for our garden, which has just arrived, which I'm very excited about because I've been wanting to try and grow plants and stuff for quite a while, well, quite a few years now actually, and we just haven't really had anywhere like this we could put them. This one, I don't actually know where he got it from. I'll see if I can find it and link it below. But it's got 4 stories. It's not a wooden one, it's kind of a plasticky type one. The wooden ones can be really expensive. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be good for growing stuff, and we can do a little bit of gardening, which will be quite nice. I don't know, I've just always liked the idea of growing things from seeds and kind of seeing them start from nothing and then grow into something exciting. Don't know how good we'll be at it, but it'll be something good to try, and also it'll be something fun to do, I think, with Noah and hopefully Maisie when she can come. So yeah, looking forward to doing some gardening. I will show you what we decide to plant. Anyone got any suggestions of things we could try growing to start with, then do let me know, because I'm just not quite sure where to start. But yeah, I'm really excited to get growing. Good afternoon. I'm still not feeling brilliant. I managed to finish editing my video this morning. There was only a little bit to do, so that was quite good. I had some lunch and not done much else, to be quite honest. I don't know, I just like, most of the time I'm just feeling like really like washed out and faint and what I would just call like normal chronic illness flare-up symptoms, or just actually normal chronic illness symptoms, to be honest. But just like every now and again, like I just get this thing where like I'll move my head and then the room just feels like it's spinning. And yeah, it just makes doing things difficult, because I just end up like holding on to stuff because I feel like I'm going to fall over. Yeah. I don't know, like, so I've got a bit of a headache, and I don't know whether it's like migraine related or something. The only other thing is that I started reducing one of my medications on Monday. I'm just doing it very gradually, so like I take the dose that I was on for one day, and then I take a slightly lower dose the next, and then like repeat that. So I don't know if it's something to do with that, but then I would have thought that if I was going to feel ill, that it probably would have happened a bit sooner than this. So I don't know. I'm just hoping that tomorrow I feel a bit better. But yeah, I am going to just have a bit of a rest, probably try and have a bit of sleep, and just see if that kind of helps a bit. I did wonder if like my blood sugar might be low, but I've eaten and I had some glucose tablets earlier to try and see if that was an issue, but it didn't really make much difference, so I don't think it was that. So I don't know, just treating it as a bit of a day of not very good symptoms. So yeah, just gonna have a little rest for a while and see how I feel after that. Good afternoon. Thankfully today I seem to be feeling better than I was yesterday. Still feeling dizzy, but I'm not getting the like room spinning thing that I was getting, so that's a bonus, and I can cope with just generally feeling a bit dizzy. Yeah, I haven't actually been very good at filming today, I'm afraid. I had a bit of a lie-in. I think I just needed to catch up on sleep and rest. And then I got a weekly vlog uploaded this morning, and also made a like little, I don't know if you call it an infographic. It was like a thing I made on Canva to go on Instagram, so I'm going to post that at some point. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. It's been a bit of a miserable day weather-wise today. It's cold. I just can't seem to warm up at the moment. I think it's meant to get a bit warmer next week. But yeah, I kind of I complain about being cold, and then I'm like, oh, I bet when it's like really hot, I'll be wishing it was cold. So I'm trying not to complain too much, but yeah, I just want to be snuggled under a blanket now. So yeah, I've had some lunch, and I've got some presents to wrap for a friend from the mental health group. There's like a group of us, and basically like for everyone's birthday we'll get together, put a bit of money in, and then organise some presents and stuff for them. And I've organised the latest one, so I need to get them wrapped at some point. So I'll show you what we got. It's a bit of an eclectic mix, but hopefully they'll like it. But yeah, apart from that, I don't really have any plans today. It's just a quiet Saturday, trying to recover a little bit from feeling rough yesterday. Yeah, that's about it, I'm afraid. Nothing massively exciting. I feel like this week's been a little bit quiet, but you know what? I'm okay with the quiet week. Okay, so this is the box that everything came in. Please excuse if you can hear my dad talking in the background. He's chatting to Maisie on the, I was going to say on the FaceTime, on a video call. Yeah, I just had a little chat with her, and she went, "How are you today?" I was like, "Oh, I'm okay, thank you. How are you?" I've never heard her say that before, so that was quite sweet. But anyway, yeah, these are the presents for the person in our mental health group. Oh my god, so much packing. So yeah, this is for a man, and we were struggling to think what to get him. And so this might seem a little bit like of a random selection, but we're really hoping that he'll like everything. So we got a card, which was the cheesiest card I could find. I'm trying to find men's cards, like there's lots of them with just like really like, I don't know, crude jokes on them and stuff, and or they're like, there's loads of them we've got like alcohol on them, and he doesn't drink, and I was just like, oh, I can't find anything decent. And then I found this one, and I thought it was quite fun, so we've got that. We have then got a upside down travel mug. My friend, one of the other mental health groups, said they've got this one and said it was really good, so we've gone for that one, and I think we've gone for it in red. I haven't actually got it out, but he volunteers doing like youth work, detached youth work, so we thought having a travel mug to keep sort of hot drinks in might be quite useful when he's out and about in the cold. So we've gone for that, and also some Earl Grey tea, because I think that's his favourite, I'm hoping so. And then we've also got a torch, which is meant to be a really good torch. It had really good reviews, so fingers crossed. Again, we thought this would be quite useful, like when he's out and about, because they're often out in the dark and they need a torch to find things. So we've gone for that. And then last thing we went for is this, which is an eco grow set. It's basically, I think it's like grow your own like different vegetables and stuff. It doesn't really say much on the box, but it looked quite nice from the like Amazon reviews and stuff, and everyone seemed to say that they liked it. And he seems to quite like gardening and things like that, so we thought that would be quite fun. I will link everything below if you want to check any of this out. And now I just need to get it wrapped.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you.
Maisie? Maisie? What animal has 8 legs?
Oh, spider.
A spider! Is that a sign?
Take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free. Oh, my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free. Oh, my sweet baby. And I think to myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else.
Good morning. It's Sunday today, so I've just been doing my usual Sunday things of getting my medication ready for next week, watching virtual church service, and just taking things slowly. I'm just going to try and do a little bit of tidying up in my room. I feel like this is what I do pretty much every Sunday, and people must think like, God, like, do you just not get anything done, or is your room really messy? A little bit of both. I wouldn't say it's messy, it's just that there's piles of stuff that need sorting through, and I just find, I don't know, with a chronic illness it's like you pile things up, or you like put things in sort of like, you know, like that's got to be organised for this and this has got to be organised for that, and you don't always have the energy to do it, and things just grow. So yeah, there is quite a lot of stuff to get sorted and tidied to make it how I want it. But also when I do tidying, I can't do very much at a time because I run out of energy quite quickly. So it takes ages, and I'm pretty sure like once I eventually get this how I want it, I'll have to start again on something else, because that's just how it works. But yeah, I do want to do a little bit of tidying today, and my plan now is to start working on the cubbyhole, which is I think I mentioned this in another vlog, but basically my bedroom is built into a loft conversion, so it was a bit of an odd shape, and there's a little sort of cubbyhole, I don't know what else to call it, which is mainly used for like storage. It's got some drawers in it and various other things, but it's just become a bit of a dumping ground. I've put video over the top of this so that you can see how bad it is. Yeah, don't judge. This is just life. Well, I was going to say it's life with a chronic illness, but I know like for some people without chronic illnesses, this is just what happens. there's probably a lot of stuff in there that I don't need, and I think I just need to start off by kind of clearing that and making it more accessible again, because then stuff that's kind of in my actual bedroom, if I want to kind of store it like away so that I can't see it, there'll then be room in there to do that. So that's my plan, is to start working on there, just doing a little bit at a time. It might take me a while, but that's just how it is. So yeah, that is my plan for today, to just do a little bit. I don't have a huge amount of time before I want to go and get some lunch, but even if I can just do like a box or something, then you know, it's more than I had done before. So yeah, I'm gonna get on with it. So the first thing that I want to sort out is this box, which has been on top of the boxes that I get delivered with my catheters in them. This box, I believe, has come, well, I think I had it when I had my indwelling catheter, which was quite a few years ago now, because it's got a fair amount of stuff, I think, that I used like when I had that. I haven't had that for a long time, and I self-catheterize, so hopefully I won't need one again. So I'm just going to sort this out. It's probably out of date, half of it anyway, stuff that I just do not need, and so hopefully most of it we can just get rid of, and it's one less thing cluttering up the space. So yeah, I'm going to work on this one, and I'll see how I get on as to whether I do anything else.
And I know it so well, I will always be by your side. 'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
So I think Lennie has got the best seat in the house. He's having a lovely little sunbathe. You can barely see him actually, it's because he's black and it's really difficult to pick up where he is. There we go, you see him a little bit better now. He's living his best life. Aren't you, baby? Good evening. I feel like I look a bit yellow, but I think it's just because I've got a yellow jumper and the lighting's a little bit yellow, so we're just gonna roll with it. But yeah, it's the evening now, quite a while later since I last filmed. I did a little bit of tidying, not a huge amount, but I went through that box with all my old catheter stuff in, and hopefully I'm gonna get rid of that. I've put it on the local community page because it's all still like sealed and stuff, just to see if anyone wants it, and if not, then it will have to go. But yeah, I just don't need it lying around anymore. And yeah, had a bit of lunch, had a bit of a nap this afternoon. We've had dinner, and my dad and I are going to watch another Silent Witness in a minute. But yeah, firstly I wanted to just acknowledge a little milestone that I have hit this week, which is that I now have 1,000 followers or subscribers, sorry, on YouTube. So thank you to anybody that has subscribed. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I keep playing it down in my head, like saying, you know, oh, you know, compared to like big channels, it's not a big number or anything like that. And then I kind of think, actually, like, you know, if I think of myself in a room with 1,000 people, that's quite a lot of people. And it's a little goal that I had in my head. I wouldn't say when I started my YouTube channel, because when I started my YouTube channel, I wasn't really thinking about numbers, but when I started to kind of take it a little bit more seriously, like 1,000 subscribers was just something that I kind of wanted to get to. So yeah, finally hit 1,000 subscribers. I mean, I've been doing YouTube now for quite a few years, but as I said, like to begin with, it wasn't a sort of serious thing. It was, you know, just uploading videos here and there, and not really, I was going to say not really putting thought into them. I put thought into them, but it was more just a bit of fun. And it is still a bit of fun now, but I guess I just take it a little bit more seriously now. So yeah, a big thank you to anybody that has subscribed. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, there's a little button below. It's free, and you get to watch, well, you get to watch videos even if you haven't subscribed, but I'd appreciate it if you did. So yeah, no, it's just something exciting. It made me smile this week to see the number and to get an email from YouTube saying congratulations, you've got 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, that was my little bit of exciting news this week, something that made me happy. That kind of takes us to the end of the week, so I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. If you have and you'd like to see more from me, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell, that will keep you notified every time I upload a video so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, let me know what you've been up to this week, how you're getting on at the moment. Anything else that you want to tell me, let me know in the comments below. I'm replying to comments as quickly as I can. I've got a bit of a backlog that I'm trying to get through, but I'm trying to make sure that I kind of reply to each comment in like the detail that it needs and stuff, and so it just, the speed of which it kind of varies depending on how my health is and things, but I am replying to them and I will get to yours hopefully soon. And I appreciate anybody that takes the time to leave a comment, so thank you to anybody that does. Also come and follow me on social media, my links are in the description below, but I will pop my Instagram and Twitter up here. Those are the two platforms that I'm mainly on, so again, do come over, say hello, yeah, leave another comment or something and I will come and say hello to you over there as well. And I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye!